Good morning. This call is number 2022-22755 in the interest of Eva Vega. Please raise your right hand and unmute yourselves and raise your right hand to be sworn, ma'am. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Fatima Rojas. I am the custodial parent of Eva Vega.
All right. Representing the Attorney General, State of Texas.
Luis Regla.
Court will note that Alan Alberto Vega Fuentes is the non-custodial parent. Mr. Fuentes was personally served on May 7th, 2022 at 3:48 p.m. at 222 66th Street, apartment 5205 in Houston, Harris County, Texas, and he has not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Mr. Regla?
That's correct, Judge.
We'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Judge. I'll call the mother as a witness.
Okay.
Ma'am, the child in this case, Eva Enid Vega, was born February 21st of 2021, correct?
Correct.
Okay, when she was conceived, back then you were 16 years old, is that right?
That's correct.
And the father was 21 already.
He was about to turn 21 in August.
Okay, you are now over 18 years old, is that correct?
I am 18. That's correct.
Okay. And so today we're going forward and asking the judge to grant this order because the father didn't show up for court today, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, since the child was born, is it true that the last time he saw your daughter was when she was 3 months old?
That's correct.
And roughly that's around the same time that he stopped giving you money to help with her for child support. Is that true?
That's correct.
So he's chosen to not be involvement in her life for at least the last roughly 15 months. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So you've been making all the decisions on how to raise her without his help.
That's correct.
And because of that well, one more question. Are there criminal charges pending right now against the father?
Yes, there is an investigation currently going on against him.
And is that because of how old you were, the difference in age when the child was conceived?
That's correct.
Judge, I'm gonna stop my video. I think I'm having trouble hearing the parties. Ma'am, did you hear my question?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And the criminal case has to do with how old you were when the child was conceived. Is that true?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. As of today, though, we don't know what's going on with the criminal case or whether there is now any charges pending officially against this man apart from a police report. Is that true?
That's correct.
Okay, so going forward, are you requesting that you be appointed the sole managing conservator, given all that information going forward?
That's correct.
And you're fine with geographic restriction to either Harris County or all the counties that touch Harris County?
Yes, that is correct.
Are you asking that you be given exclusive power to apply for and maintain the child's passport?
Yes, that's correct.
And in fact, you've already had problems with the father, with him giving you his signature on the passport application. Is that true?
That's correct.
You needed to travel because you had a relative that passed away and he refused to sign the passport application?
That is correct.
Did he give you any reason why he didn't want to sign the passport application?
He verbally said that the child was not his because he had taken his own DNA test, and he said that he had proved to himself that that was enough for him not to give me a signature.
I mean, even those allegations, did he ever show you any kind of that proof?
He put my email on there, and all I did was receive a copy of the DNA test that he took, but never once did I see him swab himself.
Wait, did you see the results?
Yes, I have the results.
What were the results?
The results came back negative, but never once did I see him swab himself. He supposedly said that he had already done it in the truck.
Wait, did you say the test came back that he's not the biological father?
His test came back negative, but I told him if he wanted one through the court, that I would gladly give him one.
Judge, I believe that raises the question then.
Well, Mr. Ayla, she said that
Good.
he did not swab himself in front of her.
Correct.
She's figuring that maybe it was somebody else's swab.
Exactly.
Correct. There was, and he has filed nothing to respond to this suit or to challenge this case or request DNA testing up
Correct.
until this time. Okay. And you had no participation or in any way saw what he actually did to take that alleged DNA test. Is that correct?
He did it without my consent, but since he is on the AOP, he felt the need that he had the right to do it.
Okay. And since he has not seen your child since she was 3 months old, are you also asking for a modified schedule of visits so he can get to slowly have a relationship with her if he shows that he wants to participate in her life?
Yes.
And you're asking for a modified schedule where he will have 13 supervised visits Saturday afternoon, followed by 13 unsupervised visits Saturday afternoons, first, third, and fifth Saturday. Then Saturday all-day visits, followed by Saturday overnight visits, before he moves on to a standard possession order.
That is correct.
And you're fine with the visits even taking place at your home, and with him knowing your address and your phone number. Is that true?
That's true.
You're fine with all of that.
Yes, I am.
And you think that schedule of visits will be a good way for both you and the father to develop trust with him visiting your daughter?
Yes.
And you've had actually some issues in the past when he's had her for longer than a couple of hours. He keeps returning her to you, diaper change and all the health issues with the fever and things like that in the past. So you're concerned about him having the daughter for more than a few hours at a time. Is that true?
That is true.
Okay. But if he complies with the schedule, you think that would be in your daughter's best interest?
Yes.
She has Medicaid.
Yes.
We don't know how much money he makes or if he's even working or what kind of job he has right now. Is that true?
That is true.
Okay, so, and we don't know that he has any other children on child support orders or that are his at all, let alone living in his home. Is that true?
That's true.
So today we're basing child support on minimum wage for just one child.
That is true.
And since your daughter's on Medicaid, did you agree with the state for the court to order him to reimburse the state $57 a month beginning September 1st, 2022?
Yes.
And the guideline child support of $217 per month beginning September 1st, 2022?
Yes.
And since she was born, he actually did used to send you money for her for the first couple of months. Is that true?
That is true.
And you totaled that money, and it's about $700 that he sent to you back then?
Yes. In sum up, yes.
Okay, so for retroactive child support, using minimum guideline child support for minimum wage for just one child, minus the $700 he's already given you, will leave a balance of approximately $3,651. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And we're requesting the court to order him to pay $68 a month beginning September 1st, 2022 towards that retroactive child support. Would you agree with that?
I do.
And do you believe that these court orders are in the best interest of your daughter?
They are.
And are you asking the court to grant this default order against Mr. Vega Fuentes?
I am.
Judge, I'll pass the witness at this